The Knapp's relationship model was created by Mark L. Knapp to explain the stages of relationships go through as they develop. Today we'll break down the first 5 stages, the coming together side, using Denji and Power from Chainsaw Man. This is perfect if you haven't even seen the anime, because the stages follow a very human pattern of how people go from strangers to a weirdly bonded family. Initiating is all about the first meeting, surface level observation, small talk, and forming your first impression. Power was introduced in episode 2 as Denji's new partner. Their first interaction is patrolling the city together. Things are fine until Power scents the sea cucumber devil and sprints off to kill it. Then she lies to the higher-ups and blames Denji for it. This introduction shows everything pretty fast. Power is chaotic, she lies without hesitation, and Denji is confused but rolls with it. This is initiating. Experimenting is where you start sharing small pieces of yourself to see what sticks. This entire stage is basically episode 3. Power opens up about Miaoi being kidnapped. At first, Denji calls her story dumb as hell, until he realizes he'll do the same thing if it was Pachita was taken. That moment of shared emotional logic forms a bridge. After sharing the story, they made a deal. Help Power get Miaoi, and Denji gets a reward. Along the way, Denji noticed Power's story didn't add up. Power knocks him out once they reach the location. Denji wakes up in the Bat Devil's hideout. It reveals Power's fear, her guilt, her past with Miaoi, and how both she and Denji understood loss. Power watches Miaoi get eaten. Denji watches Power get eaten. And everything escalates from there. Intensifying is where trust increases, deeper information is shared, and relationship gains emotional weight. We see this across episode 5, Power opening up more around the house. Episode 6, their dynamic evolving during the Eternity Devil mission. Episode 10, the brutality training arc with Kishibe. Episode 10 especially hits the intensifying stage. Denji and Power are forced to work together. They die repeatedly, literally. Kishibe breaks them down both physically and psychologically. They begin forming a real bond through survival. Small details like Denji calling her Powie, showing an emotional closeness growing beneath all the chaos. Power even monologues during the zombie fight, telling Denji to watch her back. Integrating starts when your routines and daily life merge. At the end of episode 4, Power moves in with Denji and Aki. Now they share chores, meals, arguments, and living space. They literally become part of each other's daily existence. Episode 5 opens up with one of the most unexpected, intimate moments. Denji finally gets to cop a feel. People joke about it, but in terms of Knapp, Power kept their promise. She allowed herself to be vulnerable and physically close. Denji saved her from being killed by the Bat Devil. Denji also saved her from losing her job at public safety. This moment shows trust, honesty, and awkwardness that comes with real vulnerability. Bonding is when a relationship becomes socially visible. The world sees you as a unit. This is beautifully shown in episode 12 after the mission against the Sword Devil. We see them buying groceries, walking through town, eating together, and resting at home. For all the chaos they survive, they end the season like a real household. Denji and Power no longer just coworkers, they're a founded family. To quickly recap the stages, initiating is your first impressions, experimenting is sharing small stories and trust, intensifying is sharing deeper feelings and struggles, integrating is shared living, routines, and daily closeness, bonding, public seen as a duo or family. Denji and Power hit every stage extremely naturally, from both being chaotic, hilarious, and emotionally. If you enjoyed this breakdown or learned something new, drop a like. I'll be doing content like this for a good bit. So if you like what you're watching, hit the subscribe button. Comment your favorite Denji and Power moment. I want to know what scenes stick with you. Aside from that, everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
嘘つけビビリチキン嘘つきは罠じゃならなんじゃ4個